Hello, welcome to another episode of PREPLOK, and this will be part 2 of the first series of how to solve a die mathematical problem. In this episode, we are talking of a fair die that is tossed twice. Find the probability of the following events. Well, the first question is the sum of the two scores is 7. Now, when a die is tossed twice, the sample space is 6 times 6, which is 36 possible outcomes. We talked about possible outcomes in part 1. Okay, a die is 6 numbers, so a die tossed twice is 6 times 6, 36 possible outcomes. And each possible outcome can be written as an ordered pair. The sum of the two scores is 7, so we are going to list all the possible sums. That is 7, and that's 1 and 6, 2 and 5, 3 and 4, 4 and 3, 5 and 2, 6 and 1. So if you count them, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 plus 6 is 7, 2 plus 5 is 7, and so on and so forth. So for those that are possible outcome, that the sum of the two scores is 7, that is 6 possible outcomes. So based on part 1, can you remember what we will do? Well, it will be the possible outcome 6 over the total possible outcomes, which is 36. And solving it out, this will give you 1 over 6. And that's your answer. Remember, the reason why we are multiplying by 2 is because it said a fair die is tossed twice. In part 1, it was tossed once. This time, it is tossed twice. Always take note of your question before you start solving. And for the second one, both numbers are even. What's the probability? Well, we already know even numbers, and even numbers between 6 are 2, 4, and 6. So the possible pairs are 3 even numbers. Now the die is tossed twice, so we have 3 even numbers times 3 even numbers, which is 9 pairs. Most people fail this question because they just assume the die is tossed once and they solve it once and you will get the wrong answer. Okay, so now probability will be 9 over 36. Remember your total possible outcomes. This will be 1 over 4. And there you have it. If you like, we'll list the 9 pairs out just for clarity. So even numbers are 2, 2, 2, 4, 2, 6, then 4, 2, 4, 4, 4, 6. Oh, please, when listing even numbers, it is 1 and 6. 0 is not part of it. Just a little tip there. 6, 2, 6, 4, and 6, 6. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 pairs. Now the next question. At least one number is a 4. Now out of the twice that the die was tossed, one number is a 4. What do you think it will do? It will be P at least 1 is 4 equals to 1 minus P no 4 at all. So let's talk about the numbers that are not 4. That is 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6, which is 5 choices. So from here, we are going to calculate the one that the number is 4. Okay? So P number in the 4 will be five over 6 times 5 over 6 first, because remember the die is tossed twice. So it will be 5 over 6 times 5 over 6, which will be equal to 25 over 36. I hope you are following this and getting this. Okay, so that space is not enough, so we are going to move on to the next space. 1 minus, if you like, you can be 1 minus brackets 5 over 6 times 5 over 6. So I'm just separating it so you can easily follow. So P at least 1 is 4 will be 1 minus 25 over 36. Remember your formula? Again, the reason why we are multiplying it by itself is because the die is tossed twice. If you were given the die is tossed once, this will just be straight up 1 minus 5 over 6. Alright? Remember your LCMs. So, common denominator 36. 1 into 36, 36 times 1, 36 minus 25, which will be 11 over 36. So this is your probability. I hope that was easy to follow and understand. If you have any question, please ask it in the comment section and I'll be there to answer you. Now the next question. The two numbers are the same. Do you think you can solve this by yourself? It would be nice if you pause the video and try and solve it by yourselves. So these are the doubles: 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. Remember, they say the two numbers are the same. If you've played with dice before, I think this question shouldn't be so hard, but well, nevertheless. So this is 6 possible outcomes. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6 possible outcomes. And remember what we did before: 6 over the total possible outcomes, 36, which will be 1 all over 6. This is a mistake, which will be 1 over 6. And the reason why we are multiplying by 2 in this one is because they said the two numbers are the same. That's the two numbers in the two dice. So the question has already multiplied it. There is no need to multiply it now when you are multiplying, when you are getting your answer. Just in case you had that question in mind. And these are your answers. Please take note of the steps and how I got each and every one of the answers. If you miss any step, you might just miss the whole explanation and it will seem hard. A lot of people complain about dice question, and it's actually really easy if you understand what you are doing. So that is it. I hope I was not too fast, and I hope this video was extremely simple to understand and follow. I would advise you solve this question by yourself without this video to see if you understood it perfectly well. Okay. So that is all for part 2 of how to solve mathematical dice problem. So head over to part 3. I'll be solving 3 possibilities. Like and subscribe.